Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I wanted to do a video really breaking down exactly how to plan a trade, how to manage risk, and how to make a trade, the things that you need to do to make a good trade, okay? For this example, I'm going to use my Robinhood account and I'm going to use CGC, right? So, I'm going to pull up that tool that I made you guys, this one, planning a trade. And here's my Robinhood account. Okay, so first, I wanted to say, okay, if you only have a $2,000 account, you shouldn't be risking. Maybe you can risk 3%, 5 at the absolute most. But even 5, that's too much. $110 is a big drawdown on your account, and that's not something you want to be doing. So wait till you're more experienced, and then you can increase your risk. I would suggest for everyone to start at 2% risk. That means your max loss is $44 if your account, this is what my account started with, 2,219. So my max risk should be $45. I'm not losing more than $45 in a day, no matter what. Now, how do I make sure I don't lose more than 45? Okay, you have to plan the trade. So, right? And I'm going to plan the trade based on my account. Let's just say I wanted to trade CGC. Okay, so my account is 5314. I want to risk 2%, or let's just say 3% because that's what I usually use. All right, my max loss is 160 bucks. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna lose 160 bucks, but if I lose $160 in a day, I'm done. You need to get up, go away, don't look at your account, don't lose that money. Do not lose this. This is your bankroll, right? This is like you're playing poker. If you're playing poker, the most you're gonna put in the pot at one time is 166 or $160 because you can't afford to lose more than $160. If you lose more than $160, you're gonna be kicking yourself because once you start playing around losing more than your max loss, you're gonna your account is gonna dwindle. You're gonna break your rules. You're gonna break your rules. You're gonna break your rules, and next thing you know, you're gonna have no money. So you have to. This is you have to be disciplined, and that's why I put the video on discipline in the group chat because it's so important. All right, so let's get into the trade. Now that I went on my little spiel about being disciplined, but it's very important. So you come in here, right? I'm using CGC. If I'm trading CGC today for a day trade, let's say I want to buy it off this support line, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I want to buy 40 shares at 41.11. Now this is my trade. You can do whatever trades you want, but you have to make a plan. So I'm gonna wait. If CGC bounces, I want to try to buy it at 41.11, and I'm gonna buy 40 shares. It's called a starter. I'm buy 40 shares. Then I'm gonna have a second buy. It's gonna be at 41. Okay. I'm going to buy 80 shares. I want it to bounce off that. I want it to stay green and I want it to bounce up higher past these um, pre-market highs. Okay. So now I have my trade planned out. I'm going to buy 40 shares at 41.11. I'm going to buy 80 shares at 41. Now, I want to know when am I going to take off some shares? Okay. Probably at pre-market highs is a good time to take off some. And then this is what I'm aiming for. If CGC can go to $42.37, I'm happy. I That trade worked. Now you could change this and you could go like, you know, take off 60 and then, take off 20 maybe at like maybe you think it can get above that and take 20 off at 43 or whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, anyways, we go in here and now we have our target sell 43, 42.35. Oh, did I just mess that up? All right, bam. So we got it. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't think there's a value there. So target sell 42.38 is what I put earlier. So that's where I want to sell, right? Now we could just make this the average sell, and that's what we should have it as. So let's just do that. All right. Now, stop out. This is my max loss. If here's why this isn't gonna equal, right? My max loss, I'm risking $34. It's not gonna equal this, okay? Because I don't want to lose this. This is like worst case scenario, CGC absolutely plummets and I can't get out in time. I should be good, okay? So, now let's go. I'm risking $34 on this trade because I'm saying if CGC goes to 475, my idea was wrong and I'm going to get out because I'm wrong and I'm admitting defeat. Okay? You're not going to make every trade right. You're not going to be right on every trade. You're not going to make every trade perfect. It's just not going to happen. It's impossible. The key to this game is seeing a setup, playing the setup if you like it, playing it the right way, having a plan, and admitting defeat if you're wrong. No one knows what's going to happen in the market. All you can do is guess and manage your risk accordingly. And if the guess works, you make money. And if you're wrong on your idea, you cut your loss for less money than you would have won. Now you have to have a proper risk reward ratio on this trade, right? My risk reward ratio is 4.25. So I this is pretty good. This is a pretty good trade. If this trade works, over time I will make money because I'm managing my risk and my reward is big enough for me to take the trade. Okay, so the risk is small enough, the reward is big enough. And then you have, I made this so you guys can write some notes like, why is my risk 475? Well, I don't want to get out too early, right? I don't want to get out at 40.95 and then the stock go right back up really quick. That's why I don't use hard stops. But if you don't use hard stops, you have to be extremely disciplined. If you can't be extremely disciplined, you need to use hard stops, okay? So here, this is the trade, and this is how you make a trade, and this is what you guys need to be doing. And if you do this over time, this will help so much. You will be so much further ahead than other people that are just on Robinhood. You know, oh, CGC is going up. Let me hurry up and buy it. Bam. And then next thing you know, they're got a bag and they're losing. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to buy more. And then the stock goes down. And they're just like, oh my gosh, I lost $500 on my account. What should I do? No. Well, make a plan. Stick to your plan. Have an idea. If you're wrong, admit defeat. And you have to manage risk. You have to manage risk. That's all this is about. Don't worry about the reward, okay? And even if you come back here, and let's just say you sit in CGC all day and it never hits, where is the first sell? It never hits 40.75. Okay? Well, you know what? You got in and now you're sitting in here. And now maybe you wanted this to bounce and go quick. And maybe it doesn't. Okay? Well, you got out. Get out. It's okay. You don't have to hit your spots. That's just what the trade is. I like to let the trade play out, but if it's 12 o'clock and CGC looks like it's going to break down, then you just get out. It's not a big deal. Give it time, but if the idea changes, just like when the idea is wrong and you get stopped out, if the idea is not working the way you thought it was going to work in here too, you can get out. And now you'll have a small win, and that's okay because you're going to be on to the next day or the next trade, whatever it is. Okay, guys? So I hope this video helps. I hope you understand how to make a plan. I hope you understand how to manage risk and why managing risk is so, so important. Um, I'm going to be making more videos like this, but you guys need to be using this tool. It's simple. Trading needs to be simple, and this is a very simple tool. And using the charts, you can make a plan. I wake up at 5 a.m. I come to my computer at 5:30. I start looking at these and I start making plans. Write it down on a piece of paper. Write it down on this tool. Whatever you have to do to make money. All right? All right. If you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you want to learn more, subscribe to my channel. If you want a more hands-on approach or hands-on feed, I have a chat room that you could subscribe to, and then you can get access to some of these tools. I'm going to be opening up a lot more stuff soon. It's just going to take a little bit of time because I just got started. But this is how you do it, guys. If you want to trade, if you want to learn trading, you have to do this type of stuff. Okay? These guys that you see, if you're making a couple $1,000s a day, these guys know what they're doing. They don't just come in here and get lucky and buy stuff and sell stuff. No, they know what they're doing. They have a plan, okay? If I come in here and I'm like, okay, I'm shorting CGC 100% at 42.38, I'm going to sell some. And I'm going to cover some at 41.11. I know this stuff and I know how much size I should be using. I know how much risk I can tolerate. And this is something that you guys need to learn. And this is the type of tool that will help you get there. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.